Hey, how's it going, guys? Danielle here with Liquidation Pros. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I wasn't plugged in directly with my landline, so I think that was the issue. So I'm plugged in now. Give it a minute for some people to join us since I had a few people over on the other one. Hopefully a few people will find that I started another video. But anyhow, as I was saying, is I purchased liquidation lots from different companies to resell on eBay and Amazon. Behind me, I'm going to unbox what is considered to be about $8,000 in retail value of Amazon returns. And now this is high-end Amazon returns, and I'll tell you about the brands here in a moment. I paid $1,800 for this lot with 150 shipping, so $1,950 was the total there. The good thing about this lot compared to the stuff I normally buy that's returns is this stuff has already been tested and is guaranteed to be in good used working condition. So if I have any issues with my vendor, if they say the item's good and it turns out it doesn't work fully, then I can return it to them for what my cost was. This is some higher dollar items. Some of the names would include, one of the biggest names is Thumper Maxi Pro Professional Massagers. Now, I've never bought or sold these before, but if you look up the Thumper Maxi Massager on eBay, they're selling anywhere between $200 to $350, depending on the model. There is about 7 or 8 of those in this lot, so that's pretty huge. There's one of the really popular children's sound machines. So it's called the Marpac Dome white noise machine. I have sold one of those before. They go for around 30 to 40 bucks. There is about 10 of those. Burn Unlimited Brentwood helmets. Those are like the skateboarding or extreme sports helmets. There's half dozen of those. We have some Soma plant-based water filters. I'm looking on the list here, and I'm actually kind of trying to pick what I tell you, because originally the seller wanted $2,500 for these items, everything on this list. But then through negotiating, it was 128 items originally. I took about 45 items off that were lower valued and targeted items that were like $25 or more, which broke it down to around 80 items. And then negotiated the price. I offered $1,400. They said the lowest they would take is $2,000. I ended up getting it for $1,800. There's a bunch of DeWalt batteries and Max LED flashlights. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. This isn't the first time I bought from this supplier, but it is the first time I bought already tested items, which isn't very common. So if everyone can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. I have a few people watching. Sorry, the previous feed did fail. I'm not sure. Like I said, I had the landline unplugged. So while some more people are joining us, I'll continue on. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the comments or down in the chat. The purpose of this channel is just try to give people information about liquidation products. There's a ton of demand. There's a ton of people that want to learn that aspect of reselling, but then there's also a ton of products out there, more than all the resellers can handle at this moment. There's just tons of truckloads of inventory being returned every single day. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start opening up some of the boxes. I haven't opened these yet at all, so these are the way they came. I've actually had them for a couple weeks, and this entire area here was full of clothing. We were doing a big clothing load, and I finally got to a point where it was manageable to where I could shoot this video. I've been holding off on this for you guys so you can check it out. I've been pretty excited to look into it. And then tomorrow I actually have another load of winter apparel. So now's the time to stock up and buy all the winter gear. And I have a load of winter jackets and gloves and stuff like that that's coming tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to video much of that, but if you follow me on Instagram, the link's going to be down in the description. You'll be able to follow along there. I post at least pictures and give some updates. Can everyone hear me okay? I did set up the mic here. Sometimes I won't be right on mic, but as long as you can hear me good enough, I'd appreciate you letting me know. Say what's up to a couple people. What's up, Landshark Picker? Leonard, KC, Ashley, Fahim. Landshark gave me the first thumbs up. I appreciate that, everybody, for the thumbs up and following along. I'm fairly new to YouTube, but I'm hoping I can provide you guys with some good content to help you grow your reselling business. So let's get started. Let's see what we got in these. Now, these are oversized boxes. You're probably thinking $150 is a lot for shipping, which it is. Originally, they were going to try to put it on a pallet, and I got a quote for the pallet was, what was it? It ended up being like $325 for a pallet. And then I was like, I'll just pay to have it shipped in boxes, and give me the box dimensions, and I'll look it up. I have a UPS business account, and it was about, like I said, $150 to go that way. So these, unfortunately, are oversized. They're, I think they're 22 by 22 by like 20 or something like that. They end up being oversized, I believe. So, all right. So here we go. Now, once again, this should be all higher end stuff. I did negotiate for the higher value items. Just to give you an idea of how this will work. I'm not sure if you guys can see in this box, but it's well packed, and it's just kind of stacked full of a lot of the same items. So there's a bunch of these, and we'll get a few out, and then I'll open them up and we'll see what they are. Now, this says Soma, which these are the plant-based water filters. I saw those. I think they're I think these are selling for around $30. The Soma, you have to look them up. I don't remember. I don't have the pricing or the retail pricing here. I just have the name, the quantity, and I'm not going to take the time. This is more of an unboxing. I'm not going to take the time to look everything up in this video, but I just cut the tape. And water filters are tough. Typically, if it's not sealed, they're hard to resell. This one doesn't look like it's ever been pulled out. I've never sold one of these before, and as you can tell, it's kind of hard to get out. All right, so it's like a carafe style filter where you pour it in and it filters down. You take the filter out, and then you have like almost like a wine carafe. So this is, like I said, a high-end filter. This is brand new. It's still got the strap on it. It's never been used. Perfect condition. So for most of this stuff, if it looks like that, I call that new other. I saw that as new on eBay, but I do what's called new other, and I put the condition note that it's an open box item. So that shows you guys what that is. There's 4 of those. There's 5. What we'll do is move a few back here. And then there's another one in there. But to get to that one, I'm going to pull these out. These are the burn helmets I was saying earlier. Depending on the model, these normally go for around like 30 to 50. They're super light. I think this is a carbon fiber one. Burn Unlimited Brentwood helmet. Ultra lightweight liquid foam zip mold. Signature burn profile. It may not be carbon fiber, but they're black. They're already rewrapped. And he has the condition note of used very good. So these are, as you can see, it actually has the Amazon LPN return label. So these are Amazon returns as stated before. So these are all helmets. There's 3 of those. Sorry guys, as I'm kind of unpacking this. I don't have a ton of room here, so. This is an in-case backpack, like a computer backpack. And these actually sell for pretty good. Some of these were like going for around like $80, depending on the model. He had listed a bunch of other in-case like phone cases, but I told him I didn't want that stuff. I just wanted the higher end bags. So we'll see. Nice backpack. Probably it doesn't have tags, so I'd consider this used very good. See how everybody's doing. What's up, Martin, Roslyn, Justin? How's it going, buddy? Here we go with another helmet. And what I love about these kind of lots is that's one listing. Sell it $50 5 times. the filters. One listing, assuming they're all the same condition. Some of these are actually probably going to be considered used, but either way, it's pretty quick to relist, sell similar, and make a quick modification. So another one of those. This is the Biba Baby Cook Pro 4-in-1 baby food maker. I'm not real sure how much this goes for, but they probably are, I'd say, over $50. So another good item here. Looks like it's all there. And once again, these items were already tested. So I will, something like this, I will check, double check, make sure it's working properly. Something like those filters, we'll pull them out and just make sure they're in, like new condition. All right. Pull this rest of this stuff out. This box is almost empty. All right. All right, guys. This is another one of the Soma filters, but it's just in a different packaging. SMG, this did not come from liquidation.com. It's kind of, it would be similar to that, but this came from a retailer that I deal with. I've been working with for a couple of years now. If you guys have seen some of my other videos on Wade's channel, I did like an opening of some Mophie products that I get from this distributor. Those were untested, but it's someone I've been working with, a contact that I met. I met about 3 years ago. It took actually a year before we got our first deal going. And now I get products from probably once a quarter. It's not often, but it's normally higher end, good items. And they have full manpower where they can go through. If I want to pay more, they can test it or they can sell it as is. So this is the first time I bought the tested products. This is Angel Care sound monitor. It's another one of those baby monitors. And I don't know the price. I never sold one of these, so if anyone knows the price, I'm not real sure. Some of these are pretty dirty. Like this box here is pretty filthy. It's an interactive toy game for, I think it's for the iPad. So it has these magnetic style letters that the kids can play with. I'm guessing this was probably closer to the lower end, like one of the $20 to $25 items. And then this here is a KitchenAid attachment. So it's for a gourmet pasta press. And as you all know, KitchenAid stuff and attachments are pretty pricey. So pretty cool item there. So that wraps up the first box. This box here is extremely heavy. I think it probably has a lot of the DeWalt stuff in it. I'm going to do this one next, so that way I have more room on the table. And as you can tell, it's like falling apart. Another reason the shipping was so expensive is this box weighs 80 pounds. So it was oversized, overweight. And it's barely holding on. Let's see what we got in here. For those just tuning in, these are all Amazon returns. All right. And this probably has the massagers in it. Those are DeWalt items. This is one of the 20-volt lithium ion max chargers. I believe these have a push button that you can tell the voltage, but I actually don't have any DeWalt drills, but there are flashlights in here, so I could easily plug this in and make sure they double check that they all work together. So a few DeWalt items coming out. These are some Bluetooth It's like Bluetooth earmuffs. It's called 18OS. Never heard of them. Okay, so these were the Marpac Serious Sleep Dome. It's for the sound machine for putting babies to sleep. Look these up. Check out how many of these sold. This is a very, very popular item. These are all tested, so I'll just double check and plug them in. But let's see. This one's been opened. I mean, it's definitely been taken out, but it's like already rebagged and already wrapped up nicely. Even the cord has the original tie on it. It looks like it's in new leather condition. So these are going to sell really well for us. And there's another one. Here's some more DeWalt. It's a bunch of these flashlights. Now these are without battery. I think they're going for around 20 without the battery. And the batteries themselves go for around 30. And then if you have the set, it's probably closer to like 40 or 50. So I'll have to look and see what makes the most sense as far as shipping. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll figure out what fits in flat rate. You know, can we bundle something up to get a larger sale? For instance, 2 batteries or a flashlight and a battery. But it's not that like that might fit in a flat rate envelope. So we'll have to see. So this did not come from Liquidation, no. The back of the light or drill will tell you the model number. Yeah, this is the DCL 040. I did have that in my list. And like I said, there's a bunch of those and a couple batteries. There's going to be at least a dozen flashlights and 2 batteries, it looks like. So I'm going to move this DeWalt stuff here. So that's all going to be pretty popular. Some sort of plush. I'm not sure. Waliki, the Waliki dinosaur. I don't know why I got that. I guess it was closer, over 20. He could have accidentally slipped a few items in as well because the original thing he wanted to do was sell the entire lot. But I wasn't willing to pay what he was asking for a lot of the cheaper stuff. So we renegotiated. It's possible that they, when they were filling it, they threw in a couple items that weren't correct. After the video, I'll actually have to go through and double check my inventory and match it up with the emails. All right, so this is Cranio Cradle Home Therapy System. This kind of looks like a private label product. I don't know if it's got a barcode on it. Kiss Life LLC. I don't know if anybody's ever seen those before. I've never seen that, but we got a couple of those. Let me see if I can cut this box open so I can sit down for a minute. I feel like I'm closer to the mic if I'm sitting here. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, buddy? All right, we're going to rip this bad boy open. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, so this is the massagers I was talking about. Guys, look this brand up and keep your eye out for it. This is the bolo of the year right here. Especially if you're like yard sale or flea market. The Thumper Maxi Pro. In this condition, the way it sits, easily $200. Assuming it works, obviously. With the box and everything, you could get upwards closer to $300. So let's see if I have the model number for you guys. It doesn't say it on the sheet. Has anyone in the chat seen this before or sold it? Because this is the first time I ever saw it. This kind of has I guess you would have to ask side hustle pros how to use this thing. Anybody? So I have a power cord. Should we plug it in real quick? Entertain the audience. Make sure it's off. Hopefully it doesn't blow my breaker and lose the video connection. Oh yeah, she's working. So, oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll have to keep one of these for myself. All right, so that's the massager. That's one of the main reasons I bought this lot. I'll save the time and pack that up later. This is just one of them exercise balls. There's no way this was over $25. So it might have been a mistake item, but all we have here is it says Quadio base. I thought it was gonna say cardio, but it says, I think it says Quadio. And then Liquidation Ohio says another good model is the Tim Tam massager. Never saw. Well, this is like brand new. It's still got the manufacturer label thing that you would peel off. So, not 100% sure what these are worth, but all right, guys, here we go. Check this out. Thumper massager. There's another one there in the box. Another one here in the box. Another one here in the box. So in the box, even if we said $250, that's $750 right there. Counting the one that's open, that's almost $1,000 just in those massagers. The Cuisine Revolution looks like a spice molecular gastronomy kit. All right. Okay, cool. This is pretty cool. I saw these. These are like a, it says Flex Aqua Safe. I saw this earlier. I think they were going for like 30. Could be wrong, but my impression is like it's a, it's obviously like a handgun safe that has a combination on it. But why would it be an aqua safe? Does anyone know? Is it for underwater? Flex Safe by Aqua Vault. Portable nylon outdoor vault. Flexible and water resistant with locking system. So I think there's a few of those. Here's the little pump for that medicine ball thing. Oh, if anyone knows this brand, also keep your eye for this. This is Andis. Very, very high-end trimmer. Clippers. They make all, like, it's normally, I think it's unisex, but I think they make a lot of men's stuff too. This is the Master. I want to say this is around 200 used on eBay. Probably, 100 or 150. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while. It's literally been 2 months since I looked any of this stuff up. So, and then since then, we've been working on other projects. Now, this looks to me to be used. I really don't see any hair on it, but it doesn't look like it's brand new. It's all there, though. All right, I'll try to keep moving. What are you guys thinking so far? Go ahead and put some comments on what you're thinking of the lot. Did I do all right? I guess we're a little bit over halfway through it all. Another DeWalt flashlight. Add that to the DeWalt pile. All right, here we go. Here's another massager. Okay, so this is a different model of the Thumper. This is the sport model. So this is more of like a single massager for your back or what have you. I don't know how this compares